In this tutorial, we'll continue sharing tips and tricks to make the painting steps in the crafts and DIYs quick and easy. We'll create unique handmade paints and show unusual ways of painting. Do you often use glitter? Then you will always face the problem of scattering it all around. We'll show a craft hack to solve the problem. We'll make an awesome DIY glowing paint. There will be 3 paint tints. Pour some bath foam into the containers. Add glitter, green, yellow, crimson. To make the color more saturated, add a drop of food coloring. Watercolors work well too. We've got a stretching, thick mixture. There are 3 glittering paints. Let's test how they paint. The colors are saturated and eye-catching. There's enough glitter. We can apply several coats to make the color smooth. It doesn't take very long to make the paints, and it's very convenient to work with them. There's no longer scattered glitter all around the surface. You can use these paints either in painting crafts or in scrapbooking. If you want to paint your body, you'll need non-toxic paints. We'll share a safe paint recipe based on foundation makeup. Have you got liquid foundation that doesn't match your skin? Take it as the base. Pump or squeeze half a teaspoon into any covered container. Put in some eyeshadow. The more you add, the more saturated the tint will be. Add 1 teaspoon of face or body cream. Stir well. The bright, smooth, and skin-friendly tint is ready in just a few minutes. You can make any color you need. Just make sure you've got the right hue of the eyeshadow. We've got pink and green. Let's make the 3rd tint in a different way. Add a drop of liquid yellow food coloring and a little of the face cream. Mix well. The paint is smooth and of the vivid hue. Another recipe contains food products which are also safe for your skin. Add 1 full teaspoon of cornstarch. Pour a teaspoon of body lotion, a 1/3 teaspoon of sunflower oil, and a bit of the food coloring powder. Mix it until smooth. Wonderful! We can see the color appearing quickly. Perfect! We've got the bold and saturated hue. The food coloring powder gives a vivid palette: blue, neon light green, red, and wine-colored. You can continue the color experimentation. These paints are absolutely safe for your skin, spread well, and make a smooth, thin coat so that you could create any desired ornament. They can also be washed easily afterwards. It's perfect for glamorous fancy dress makeup or body art. Use them to create a cool look for a photo shoot. Are you bored? Try color therapy. A few ordinary ingredients can help create an intricate pattern. Let's experiment. Pour whole milk, a minimum of 3% fat, in a flat plate. Add the food coloring powder of several hues. The more the better. You can use liquid food coloring instead. Dip a wooden stick into dish soap to get 1 drop. And the magic begins! Wow! It's incredible! How can 3 plain ingredients create this breathtaking beauty? And each time you touch it, it looks like it's boiling. This simple and interesting activity can relieve stress. You can add more colors to make the mixture play longer. It could be the perfect way of entertaining your friends at a party. Do you still want some more color experiments? Then prepare several Skittles packs. Take the flat plate or lid. It's tempting to eat a candy or 2. Tell yourself no and continue the experiment. Place the Skittles across the lid edge. Pour hot water. Move the lid a bit. As the candies melt, you can see a sweet rainbow appearing on the bottom. It's cool and easy. It seems one can watch it for hours. It's entertaining and relaxing and relieves the stress. Okay, it was a short break. Now, let's make 3D paints to craft unbelievable pictures and decorations. These paints will contain another unusual ingredient, shaving foam. Add half a glass per each tint. Pour 2 tablespoons of white glue. Be careful to choose the glue of the best quality, white colored and thick. Add the food coloring powder or gouache. Mix until smooth. You can add more coloring if needed. If the mixture is too thin, add more glue. It should be of a whipped cream consistency, stretching like the slime at the same time. You can use these paints to make unique decorations or fabulous 3D pictures. Another 3D paint recipe contains 2 simple ingredients, the white glue and gouache. Add more color to make the paint thicker, so the picture will be more volumetric. Pour the paint onto thick paper or color cardboard. Spread it to cover the sheet. Take a wooden stick to scratch an ornament. Wipe the excess paint with a napkin. Cool! We've got eye-catching red scales. When dry, cut out the scales. Frame it and get a gorgeous interior decoration. This technique can be applied on scrapbooking. Make the scrapbooking paper of your own design. Create any intricate 3D pattern you can only imagine. There's another life hack to create an unpredictable pattern: soap watercolor printing. Cover the cardboard with soap and water and add some watercolors. Cover it with the paper. And a tremendous picture is ready. The solvents for oil paints will help you in paper marbling. Mix the solvent with the paint. Make your own unique pattern on the water surface. The floating colors create an unpredictable motif. Each time we lay the paper on the water surface, we'll obtain a different print. Thus, you'll get stunning DIY scrapbook paper of your own design. Another trick is using salt. Dampen the paper and apply a few watercolor hues. Now the most interesting step. Sprinkle some salt onto the wet paper. The salt absorbs the water with the paint. It'll create an elaborate pattern. When dry, remove the excess salt and voila! Decorate the scrapbook. We'll show you how to make a pretty pattern tea set quickly and easily. Put a few drops of special acrylic paint for ceramics to a bisque mug. Then, blow out the paint using a drinking straw. The paint will create an intricate pattern dripping down the mug. You can either paint the entire mug or part of it. Cover the top of the pot with much paint to let it drip down, creating a unique ornament. Mix the colors. This paint should be dried in the oven, so follow the instructions on the paint container as for the appropriate time and temperature. The fabulous tea set design will emphasize your own individual style.
Now, take the pot and try another method. We'll need a small cup. Take some paint. Pour it onto the pot. As the paint is thick enough, finish decorating with a brush. Form a line around the bottom. Pour some more paint. Use the brush to distribute it over the surface. Add more paint from the cup. If you don't like the pattern, just wash it out under the running water using a sponge. We've got such an interesting pattern.
And finally, one of the easiest and most favorite life hacks. Flip the paint on the paper or craft to get an awesome decorating item quickly and easily. We hope the cool DIY paint recipes and decorating tips and tricks will help you create incredible handmade crafts, and non-standard painting techniques and the color therapy will entertain and help relieve stress. Feel free to comment and let us know what else you would like to see in the new tutorials. Join us by pushing the bell and be posted about newly uploaded videos.